Hi, my love. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. My name is Tori. You guys, this is going to be a timeless reading where we will just check in to find out what's going on with the divine masculine. Okay, the energy is fluid, so this is something that could have already happened. It may be happening right now, or it may be happening in the near future. Of course, the outcome will always depend on your free will or the free will of your person. What else? The roles may be reversed, okay? He could be a she could be a he, and you should only take these messages if they resonate with you. Let's see, what else? Also, you guys, I am still fairly new to YouTube. Very eager to grow my channel so that I can share more messages and interact with everyone on my channel. So please do me a huge favor. If this message resonates with you, I would really appreciate it if you would like my video, comment, and hopefully subscribe. So, let's just go ahead and get into the reading. So, you guys, I just, this card actually just fell out and I decided to leave it out. And this card says Father Healing, okay? So, it says that your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Some of the divine masculines, you guys, may have had issues with their father growing up. Their way of looking at relationships could have, of course, been heavily influenced by their father, whether their father was present in the household or absent. Of course, you know, the way a divine masculine has seen their father treat a feminine energy, their mother most likely, will have a huge impact on how they go about expressing love in their romantic relationships. You know, some people, they see the father as the hero. Some people see the father as the villain. Some people have had fathers who were always very emotionally unavailable, you know, so it really just depends. But here, the card Consult an Expert just came out. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. Wow. So, for some of the divine masculines, quite frankly, there may have been really, guys, I'm sorry, but Mercury retrograde has my tongue and teeth and lips all falling out with one another. If if I say weird things, I will catch myself, but please just forgive me. Anyway, the divine masculine, I feel I had some very traumatic experiences growing up for some of them. For some of them, there's a lot from their past. They could be dealing with both, you know, the mother and the father that they really need to heal. I don't know if some of them have experienced or witnessed abuse in the household, or, like I said, just maybe dealing with abandonment, rejection, neglect, but something that was related to their father and maybe even their mother, they need to heal it because it causes certain patterns and cycles of behavior in their romantic relationships, especially with the divine feminine. This is something that has to be healed, okay? Some of them really may need to actually go to counseling. Some of them may, you know, even want to have like a personal reading. You know, I don't know if some of you can. Maybe you should, you know, tell them to try Reiki or contacting a shaman or something. But there's some healing here that needs to take place, I feel, for the divine masculine. So let's pull one more card and we'll jump right into the reading to see how divine masculine is feeling right now about the connection with the divine feminine. Morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. Yeah, I definitely feel that there was some childhood trauma here that took place with this divine masculine. Divine masculine does not feel very sure of himself or herself, okay? Keep in mind, divine masculine, he could be a she could be a he. But with these cards here, this is saying that whatever happened with this masculine as a child, or maybe even whatever the dynamic is with their father now, there's some unresolved issues that need to be handled, okay? Perhaps this divine masculine does not really believe in themselves due to certain things that were either said, done, or not said or done by the father figure in their life, okay? Interesting. But you know, that could be for divine feminine or divine masculine, you know. typically the first person that you ever fall in love with is your mother and or father, you know. Whenever there's issues in that initial connection, it shapes a person for the rest of their lives, you know. Yeah. Divine Masculine right now is really, really working right now on building something for the future, trying to be gentle with himself, trying to be patient, but feeling the need really to walk away. Some of the Divine Masculines are absolutely thinking about walking away to go back to something in their past, and that thing in the past absolutely could be the Divine Feminine. Some of them may have, you know, a job, a friend, or just something in the past that makes them happy that they want to go towards. This Divine Masculine, though, has definitely been waiting on his or her ships to come in, and is thinking right now about taking a leap of faith. Okay, this Divine Masculine could be an Aries, but definitely considering taking a leap of faith here, trying to figure out if they should rebuild something where they already are, if they should start completely over. I think that a lot of them are leaning towards starting over. Okay. Yeah. Divine Masculine right now really wants to be creative, wants to collaborate with um, someone whom they love. They want to work and do something that they're passionate about. And they're willing to fight for that with the Seven of Wands here. Alright, so let's hop right into the reading and really spy on Divine Masculine and see what's going on. Besides him feeling a bit down on himself. You guys, this is a Divine Masculine that I think no matter what their love language is, make sure that you are always giving them kind words of affirmation. This is someone who I think needs that. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So Divine Masculine feels like something is destined. They're relying on fate right now. Okay. This could be a fixed sign. So Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. What's the other fixed signs, y'all? My brain is just going blank. Taurus. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Okay. Very stubborn energy, fixed energy, but I feel like right now their mindset about some things is changing. Yeah, especially when it comes to this connection. Okay. Whatever they weren't willing to do in the past, they may be thinking about doing it now with this Tower moment. This Divine Masculine is beginning to have epiphanies and realizations. Some of them may be realizing that their childhood has actually affected the way they love. Some of them are realizing that they have a lot of love to give, but they are emotionally unavailable due to situations that may have happened with their parents. Okay, this Divine Masculine may be the type that he's always concerned about making money. Maybe some of them had the type of father figure that was, you know, all about financial stability and security, but didn't really believe in being vulnerable or showing any type of emotions. And Divine Masculine has taken on that same energy and behavior, but I think that some of them are realizing that in order to actually have a healthy, harmonious relationship with Divine Feminine, they will actually have to change that. Okay, this is the Lover's card, Gemini season. Could be dealing with the Gemini. Could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this Divine Masculine, I think, is faced with a choice. For some of them, it's a choice, you know. Are you going to be like your father? Or are you going to be like yourself? Are you going to be the type of person that's always just hyper-focused on money and stability? Or are you going to let your guard down and actually allow yourself to love and be loved? Right? This Divine Masculine really wants to be loved. They want a reciprocal relationship. The problem with this, though, is I feel that many of them, they don't know how to actually give in a situation. Not in a healthy way. Maybe some of them were really taught that, you know, the only way you can receive is by giving, you know. Yeah. I feel like in the past, Divine Masculine may have made a lot of decisions in their life based on what other people would think. Maybe even their father, okay? Maybe their mother or their family. But I think that many of them right now, they are having these realizations, like I said, and really deciding now to assess and evaluate the way they have been living their lives. Some of them are coming to realize that they have been living a facade all because of someone else. Yeah, this divine masculine is going within, finding the strength to really temper themselves, finding the strength to help them to release old beliefs, helping them to release old memories, pain, trauma. Like I feel like their faith in humanity, their faith in love is being restored. So let's see. How does divine masculine feel? Ten of Pentacles. So divine masculine feels very abundant, and I feel that many of them are ready to share their abundance with divine feminine, with the Six of Wands here. Divine masculine wants to experience victory, success, recognition. They want to be appreciated. They want to feel loved. Okay. What is blocking divine masculine right now? What is blocking divine masculine? Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. So again, for many of these divine masculines, you guys, their main blockage is their relationship with money, success. Some of them are probably workaholics. Some of them really, really believe that their worth and value is all based on money, finances, maybe status. And that's not true. I think that, like, you guys, if this is divine feminine watching the video, of course, it's sort of like you have fallen in love with this divine masculine and they have fallen in love with you, but for some reason they always seem so emotionally unavailable. It's not that they are incapable of loving, it's just that the way they have been taught perhaps to express love is with money. Maybe they didn't have a lot of emotional support as children or young adults. Maybe they had the type of relationship with their parents where it was more of a financial relationship. They had security. Or on the flip side, maybe they did not have anything. Maybe, they grew up perhaps in poverty. Maybe they have anguish or voids with their parents due to the fact that they didn't have much growing up, and now their main focus is always money and abundance. Some of them, though, may have realized when they met you that having this money, the abundance, is still not providing them with love. They still have these voids. I just feel like, I don't know, it's almost like I'm running off with this, but it's like this divine masculine, no matter how much money they have, they still feel empty. And it's because they really, really desire to be loved. They desire to be seen, to be heard. Okay? What are their fears? What is the divine masculine's biggest fear? Ace of Wands. It's almost sound like they're afraid afraid of passion. Maybe some of them are just afraid to really just enjoy themselves. For some of these divine masculines, they're the type, they're afraid to be passionate. They are afraid to spend quality time with the divine feminine. They are afraid really to be self-expressive. This is a type of person, and look, at the bottom of the deck here is the Emperor card. This is the type of person who I feel is a bit stoic. Just always thinking about how to be in this, like, state of control and authority. What does this divine masculine want with this connection? What are the desires of the divine masculine? Yeah. I feel feel like some of you, I see this a lot of different ways, but I got the Four of Swords. So this is to me saying that like the divine masculine really just wants to rest. The divine masculine wants to truly be his authentic self. Divine masculine wants to take the mask off, drop the money, drop the facade, stop trying to impress friends, family, community, and just rest. And I feel like this divine masculine, honestly, they need help, okay? Not financial, but they need help. Like, they need a spiritual pick-me-up. They need words of encouragement, words of affirmation. Like, there is something lacking here. I feel, honestly, like this divine masculine is probably very insecure, believe it or not. They may come off as super cocky because some of them may be well off financially, but many of them are very broken, very insecure. Yeah. Very guarded. Heart space is not very open. This person is always up in arms. Always feeling like they need to fight. Maybe this person, maybe divine masculine had to fight for attention. We had this card that came out earlier. So here we have the King of Cups coming out. The King of Pentacles coming out with the King of Cups. I almost feel like this is the energy of a divine masculine and a divine masculine's father. I know this is crazy, but I feel that this is two men here who have no idea how to love and receive love. I didn't say that they're incapable of loving, but they don't really know how to express it. They've always found a way to express love with money. My ear is ringing like crazy. Wow. For those of you who are new to my channel, I just want to say too, my channel right now is still very small. I'm not really new to tarot, but honestly, I'm pretty intuitive when it comes to reading tarot, and I am developing a lot of spiritual gifts, so there's still a lot of things that'll just come on out of nowhere, and it's very, very new to me. The clairaudience is definitely starting to come in, where, you know, I can hear people talking, I can hear my ears ringing. Yeah, it's crazy. So I guess this spirit's way of letting me know, like, yeah, there's a heavy presence of a father figure here. For some of these divine masculines, their father may not even be living, and that is what the issue is, and that may be why this consultant expert card is here. Some of these divine masculines have not been able to make peace with their father because their fathers are deceased. Okay. I don't know if you hear, there's a horn that just started blowing in the background. That's like an omen. Yeah, for some of you, and my ear just keeps ringing. Jeez. For some of you, you are dealing with the divine masculine who has had quite the interesting type of relationship or dynamic with their father. And some of them, their father is either very ill or their father has passed on, and they have not been able to truly make peace with the fact that either they didn't have a relationship with their father, they didn't like the way they saw their father treat their mother, or the fact that their father was not a good provider, or their father was a great provider financially, but not emotionally. Some of these divine masculines are upset about the fact that their father did not teach them more about being a masculine energy, more about protecting and providing and having a healthy balance between masculine and feminine energy. Some of these divine masculines, they're not sure of how to actually cope. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, I feel like in the past, some of these divine masculines, maybe they had to grow up really fast. Maybe they had to be responsible for their mother, siblings. They may have even had to be responsible for their father. Some of them could be dealing with the fact that their fathers were not around. Okay, I don't know. Oh, I'm hearing too. That's why some of the divine masculines are so particular about their children. For the ones that have children, is due to the fact that they experience some type of neglect or abuse or rejection as children. Okay, you guys will know if this message is for you. If you have a divine masculine that already has children and they go overboard with trying to provide for their children, or maybe they feel the need to give their children everything that they never had, it's because of some type of void that is there, as it relates to the relationship that they had with their own father. Yeah. Some of them may have had to protect their moms. hmm Some of these divine masculines, yeah, it's like they didn't have much of a voice. With this Queen of Swords coming out here, it's almost like maybe some of them could have even had like a father that was verbally abusive, but they had things to say, but they never really knew when to say it. Or they felt like when they would tell their parents certain things that they just were not heard, or they felt like, whatever they told their parents, especially when they told their parents the truth, that their parents would not see them the same. Therefore, they started to adapt a habit of holding back things. Some of them have a lot of issues with communicating and self-expression. Maybe they dealt with verbal abuse. Yeah, but these divine masculines right now though are trying to actually move to a point of having wish fulfillment. You guys, I'm gonna try to hurry up here. I feel like I've been rambling, but those are the messages that need to come out. So yeah, what did I say? They're juggling right now. Divine masculine is trying to hold a lot of things together in finances and career, having stability. Some of them may have children of their own. But when I see this juggling card, what I'm actually seeing right now with this Ten of Pentacles is the fact that when it comes to how Divine Masculine feels, Divine Masculine is literally crying through a smile. And what I mean by that is, to the outside world, it looks like they have everything. It looks like everything is structured, everything is abundant, everything is great. But the truth is they're struggling to hold everything together because many of them are dealing with emotions that run deep. Some of them are not willing to go seek counseling. Some of them have no idea how to heal or to get help. Okay? Yeah, the Seven of Swords here. They're hiding how they truly feel. They're being very deceptive with themselves. Some of you may even feel like this Divine Masculine is being deceptive with you. Some of them, they have been taught to be manipulative. Okay? They've been taught how to be manipulative. They've been taught how to wear a mask since they were children. Let's see here with this blockages card. Earlier, the blockages was the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, this I'm hearing like this addiction to money is a blockage for them. Some of them truly are like workaholics. Some of them also feel like by buying more material things, they can heal themselves. And look, mental conflict with the Eight of Swords. This Ace of Pentacles. They're always in their head about what they can buy, what they can purchase, how they can be better, how, they can have a certain status. This is someone who has allowed the journey to success to literally like drive them crazy. I'm hearing for some of them that they're just taking it too far. This person, this divine masculine, is an extremely powerful and strong manifester. Okay? Some of them also, though, they feel like they know everything. This is someone who probably has quite the ego. Quite the ego. They feel like they've done everything, they've seen everything, they know everything. But at the end of the day, when the lights go out at night, this person is all in their head. They're trapped. They have no idea how to express love. They have no idea how to heal themselves. Yeah. When it comes to their fears, this person is afraid to confront things from their past. Okay? Six of Cups here. I feel like, yeah, this person is really afraid to confront their past. I think that this person, they fear that if they were to go back like to their hometown, or, you know, have an honest conversation with their father, if their father is still living, or even talk to their mother or their siblings or anyone that may have been involved in this situation, they fear that it is going to make them upset. It's almost like this masculine is afraid to be cracked open. Okay? They're afraid of that vulnerability. So here, when it comes to what the masculine wants, what does the divine masculine want at this time? What is his desires? What is his desires? The Ace of Swords keeps trying to come out. Some of them, they want to be set free with the truth. Some of these, I just heard, yeah. Just is good. The World card here. So, some of the divine masculines are ready for this chapter or this void to come to an end. They want to know the truth. They want to really see and understand why their parents were the way that they were. They want to, it's like they really want to confront like their parents and dive into their past, their history. They want to know the origin of a lot of things so that they can make sense of it to actually heal it once and for all. And it's funny, as soon as I cut the deck here, I see the Star card. Yeah. They want to heal whatever is from the past here. And with the Hierophant. Yeah. It's almost like this divine, some of these divine masculines could be big commitment folks. Some of them are afraid to love because they are afraid to lose. They're afraid of pain. Okay? But some of them, they want to heal so that they could actually experience true love and commitment. Okay? So, I'm going to pull from this Heal Yourself Oracle deck. Let's see what is something that Divine Masculine needs to heal. And then I will end the reading. This is a very specific message, but I'm pretty sure that many Divine Masculines can relate to this for sure. So, you guys, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. I would really, really appreciate it. You guys, I really want to eventually be able to go live with my subscribers, but you actually have to have 1,000 subscribers to record live videos, and I only have like 140 something right now. So it would mean so much to me if you would click the like button and subscribe to my channel so that we can go live and talk to one another. The whole point and purpose of my channel is for people to come together to actually heal. I'm hoping, you know, that these messages can... Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so sad. Oh, I just felt that. all in my heart chakra. The two cards that just came out is hole in the soul and sadness. So like I said, divine masculine, you guys, is crying through a smile. It looks like everything is fine, but this divine masculine has a hole in his heart, a hole in his soul or her soul. Okay, just very, very sad about, I think, their childhood, maybe even present day events, due to the fact that things just did not go as they would have liked for them to go in their past. So, oh my gosh, I cannot make this up. You can see here what this says. You can literally pause the video if you wanted to read this. It says your childhood wounds are creating a hole in your soul. One way your childhood wounds disrupt an extraordinary life is through low-grade depression experienced as a perpetual empty feeling. If as a child you tried to make everything alright by picking up the pieces of your family dramas, then you adopted a false self. When you lose your authentic self, you disconnect from your true feelings, needs, and desires. Instead, you wear a mask to make others feel comfortable. Oh my God, did I not just say that? And I even said that earlier when I said with the Six of Swords, some of them may have had to protect their mother, their siblings. You know, they just feel a need to be very, very responsible. And I think that for some of them, that has created an emptiness in them. Okay? For those of you who are dealing with the divine masculine that has children, pay close attention to how they interact with their children. If they become off as overprotective, or, you know, they are spending tons of money, but you can tell that, like, they don't really know how to be a disciplinarian with their child. They still don't really see or understand how to truly spend quality time. It's because you can only love with the tools that you've been given to love. Okay? It says here, being detached leads to profound loneliness and isolation, as you are always mourning your true self. It's almost like this divine masculine didn't have a chance to truly be a child. Either this divine masculine was struggling financially as a child and had to look after other family members, or this divine masculine did not have any financial issues, but this divine masculine was never seen, heard, or understood. Lots of abandonment, lots of rejection, neglect here, okay? Wow. And then for sadness, it says, it's easy to swallow your sadness and hide behind a fake smile. Yet sadness can open the door to your heart and help you access compassion. Guys, this is exactly what I just said. I will show you this. Do you see that? Hiding behind a fake smile. As I said earlier, Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. To everyone else, and it's so funny to me, I just noticed this card has this little boy. This divine masculine could have been the type of child who had all of the toys and everything, but was always alone. Okay? Always, people always looking at this divine masculine like they had everything that they could ever hope or wish for, and they may still have that type of lifestyle. But the truth is, they're juggling, constantly on an emotional roller coaster, maybe even feeling like they don't have enough. It says, when you can truly allow yourself to cry and feel sorrow over the loss of a loved one, didn't I say some of them, their loved one, their father may be deceased? A lost opportunity, a broken heart, or a friendship that's ended, you cleanse your soul and allow your heart to heal. Crying and feeling vulnerable can be a sign of strength, which demonstrates your connections to your body. I know, listen, I know I just said all of that. This divine masculine fears vulnerability. This divine masculine does not want to confront their childhood. Some of you, and you know, I know we just had Father's Day, which is really interesting that I'm recording this reading today. It's June 29th or 30th or something like that. For some of you, and maybe that's why this energy is so heavy right now. For some of you, your divine masculines may be feeling really, really sad, depressed, and lonely because of the fact that Father's Day just passed. That could be like a serious issue for them, a real trigger, okay? They may feel very, very vulnerable. They may have a lot of regrets. Some of them may really feel like there was a lot that they should have said, they should have done while their father was alive, or some of them just don't have the courage to confront them. But I feel for many of them, they're not able to confront their father, either because their father is absent in their lives, like estranged, or deceased. So here it says, to admit weakness can allow you to know yourself, embrace your limitations, and evolve. Be willing to let go of the cold walls of protection you have created, which make you feel empty and sick. You don't need to get lost in your emotions. Just give yourself time to feel them and let them move through your whole being, cleansing and purifying your heart, body, and soul. Wow. You guys, that was deep, okay? That was deep. So, for those of you who, especially the Divine Feminines watching, wondering, how your Divine Masculine may be doing, especially if you have noticed that, their behavior has been a bit off, especially the last few days, the last few weeks or whatever. It really could be because they're dealing with like some past hurt, traumas, and triggers that is related to their childhood, to their father. It could even be their mother, okay? And you guys keep in mind that these roles are reversed. Oftentimes the same triggers and voids and vices that your twin may have, you may have them too. So for some of my divine feminines that are watching this, this could also be something that you are dealing with, okay? And again, it's if you need to seek help or counseling, do so. If it's, contacting a life coach, if it's contacting even, a tarot reader or a medium, you know, some of you, simply writing a letter. We have a solar eclipse coming up. Write a letter to, your deceased loved ones if you feel like there's things that you needed to say to them, and burn it, during a full moon. Or if this isn't you, divine feminine, and it truly is a divine masculine, you know, recommend that they do things like this, okay? Help them to heal, but definitely send them love and light. And you may have the type of divine masculine, you may have to definitely give them more words of affirmation and try to assure them, or reassure them, that they are seen, that they are loved, and that they are heard more than the average person. And it's only because of the wounds that they have from their childhood, okay? Um, and again, this could be something that exists between the two of you. Twins oftentimes mirror each other. Both of you could have had issues with parents. So make sure that you love on your person, or, if you're not in contact or communication with them, just send them love, light, um, because some of them are really going through things. So this message was pretty specific, but it came out and my ears were ringing like crazy. So I know that it was meant for someone. So you guys, please make sure that you always go within so that you never go without. I'm sending you love, light, peace, prosperity, abundance. Please, please like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, turn on your post notifications. And until next time, I love you so much. Bye.